if I were ahead on the clock and didn't have enough health, that would have been, I could just skip it, but I need to get the skip to save time. So. Khaled, anything good come from Microsoft Bethesda? Release dates on Halo or any of their... I know that Bethesda had a lot of good things in the pipeline. Not stuff that I'd be interested in, but just good work. Yeah, it's just ever so slight, the differences between the two colors. That one turtle rock game, I don't know what that is. I was probably most excited for that. Back for Blood, okay. I remember seeing Back for Blood. I saw a preview for that. It's a zombie shooter survival game, right? Like multiplayer. It's mandatory. He played in the closed alpha. It was really good. It would be entertaining to watch. Like watch a group of popular streamers play it like once just to get a feel for it. That's about it. That's where my interest would sit with it. Found a Wario controller? Yeah, I have that in box. Jess got it for me as a gift for either Christmas or birthday. I cannot remember which one. I want to say it was birthday. She got me the Club Nintendo and the Wario controller in box when I really wanted them. What are you saying, son? Yes, I'm practicing in here. Yeah, that's fine. It is hard to string together a good run of this game. It is so hard. Transparent bottom GC controllers. Well, Callie, you know about the Skatar scam, right? Scam controller? Yeah, this is the Skatar scam controller. One second. 1 second, I'll go into the Skatar scam. Power. Come on. All right. So, you can see this purple and clear GameCube controller has nice, cool lights in it. They change colors. They're fun. Right? Oh, you found it? You found the Crystal Chronicles 4000? Price has gone up. So this is like 10 years old, that controller. So there is a Skatar where they had a raffle for a controller with LED lights in it. Everyone who participated was eligible to enter the raffle. So EE has an idea. Not to get this controller. But basically what he did was we rode up together. Seagull, Pink Fresh, me, and EE went to Skatar, right? And Phil says to Marcus, don't put your ticket in the jar. Pink Fresh, don't put your ticket in the jar. Let me have your ticket. Marcus just thinks that Phil's doing some kind of scheme, right? He just, what's he scheming? Why is he? It's like, I'm not going to win anyway, so who cares? So Phil says, get Keitaro to let me draw it. Let me draw the winner. And so he places Pink Fresh's ticket in his hand, reaches into the jar, picks no ticket out, already has it in his hand without being concealed, then pulls it out, and miraculously, Pink Fresh is the winner. Because we both agreed that if he had done something like make it him or something, that would be very suspicious. Now, we didn't need the controller. I had all the controllers, so what did I need a controller for? Hold on 1 second. So Marcus just used the controller as his tournament controller this is in the Brawl days, so for years. And then Project M picked up steam in 2014. And Marcus was very much against doing Project M. And I sat down to play with him. I said, no, just play this only. Trust me. Marcus, just trust me. You'll like this game. I was like, Lucas is really good in this game. You'll have fun. You can kind of play however you want. So Marcus sits down and starts playing. Within 3 games, he was beating me consistently with Lucas. He figured it out in 3 games. It took him 3 games, and he was like, I got this. And then within a month, he was winning Xanadu. It was absolutely insane. But what happened was, he absolutely wore the crap out of that controller fast. So we were practicing again, and at Xanadu, and Marcus was like, how much for this controller? And I'm like, because he was trying to, I had an extra, and he was using my extra, and he asked me, because he liked it, he was like, how much for this controller? And I was like, do you still have the glow up controller? He's like, I do, but it's like, you know, worn out. I'm like, I don't care. I'll trade you for it. You give me that, and I'll give you this. And he was like, okay. And so, I have the glowy controller in my possession. And that's how I got a hold of the Skatar controller. Gotta find the DQ keyboards for Dragon Quest X I never got. Isn't that still only in Japan? That never came to the West. I just want to use the keyword though. Did we ever, Cal, have you ever heard about Phil and I's attempts to win Brawl tournaments? Like the Metal Slime version, but it's more expensive. I'm sure it would be. It's always rarer, right? Well, this story's fine. There's videos of this too, somewhere. So Phil and I used to always go to Harrisburg, PA, because there'd be this guy that put tournaments on in the mall. They were fine tournaments, but they played on LCD screens, so they didn't like draw a ton of mainstream audience, because it was always laggy. Hold on one second. And so we would go there and we would try to win these tournaments, but somebody would always show up and ruin our fun for us. Somebody always showed up to mess it up for us. And sometimes it was Boss, sometimes it was Cafe. And there was one time, so we would always, one time I called in Coney. I called in Coney because I said I'm tired of somebody showing up and losing. I want to win. And that was the time that everybody showed up. Gimmer, Logic, Boss, Korn, everybody was there. We still got second though in doubles. We beat Boss and Korn, but they beat us back in 2 sets. And we beat Gimmer and Logic. The whole squad rolled up. Yeah, it was. And I'm like, we're never gonna get this. And then there was the time. there was a tournament in, I want to say it was Lebanon, PA. And we're like, all right, this is the one. Don't tell anybody about this. It'll just be us. We'll go finally win ourselves our first tournament. We'll finally do this. So we show up. And nobody else shows up. We keep waiting. Who's gonna mess this up for us this time? No Boss, no Gimmer, no Coney. Genghis Pot showed up though. Genghis Pot from Virginia. I was like, oh yeah, this guy. And Rob Fox from PA. So we were like, okay, no problem, right? We can handle that. Rob Fox, Genghis Pot. We got it. Now, doubles happens. We clean up house, right? Genghis Pot team with whoever came with him. Rob Fox team with whoever came with them. No problem. Phil and I absolutely torment doubles. No, there was no chance anyone was going to beat us in that. So that's step one. We're guaranteed to make some money. Of like, I don't know. There's like 10 teams. It wasn't that many, but it was enough, right? It was decent. It's already worth the trip right there. So then we enter singles, right? Now the Cedar, they're not really familiar with the Smash thing, so the biggest thing on their mind was just splitting Phil and I apart. That was it. Just as long as we're not on the same side of the bracket, that's all we care about. 400 for a Metal Slime keyboard? Yeah, I'm good on that. So, we go, right? We go singles. And Phil has to play Rob Fox in the first round. Like, alright, Phil. Play Sonic. No problem, right? You can handle that. Guess what? Phil couldn't handle it. Loses round 1 to Rob Fox. Now, they did have a wacky stage list. Pirate Ship was legal. Found one for 163. I win. There you go. So Phil loses to Rob Fox. I'm like, Phil? And he was like, nah, I'll bring it back. So I'm like, Philip, you better not lose. So I get stuck with Genghis Pot now. And I cleaned up Genghis Pot. No problem. Okay, no problem. I beat Genghis Pot. Easy enough. 3-0. Maybe 3-1. I don't remember. So then I have to play Rob Fox. Winners Finals. And I say, alright, well, how hard could this be? Like, this guy thrashed Phil, but he's not going to thrash me, right? So I sit down, play Sonic. Defeated, 2-stock. Game 2, he switches to Snake. Defeated, 2-stock. Game 3, he switches to Meta Nightmare. Defeated, 2-stocked. 3-0. I'm like, I look at Phil and I'm like, Phil? He's like, I'm just getting warmed up, man. I'm like, all right. Because our agreement was if we got to winners finals, we would play it out, and whoever won winners finals would get credited with the win. So we get through winners finals. I'm in grands now because I beat Rob Fox. Phil's in loser semis against Genghis Pot. And Genghis Pot starts pulling everything out of the book. He goes to Brinstar. He goes to Rainbow Cruise with Game & Watch. And he takes Phil to Game 5 on Brinstar. Game 5. Phil, his Game & Watch. Because Genghis Pot played D&D, but he also had a Game & Watch to fight Meta Knight. I'm like, Phil, you play D&D. You should win. And then it just... interesting set of circumstances. And it's Game 5, and Phil's last stock Game 5, and just barely clutches it out. And I'm like, yes! I'm like, thank God. And then it's versus Rob Fox. Phil has to fight Rob Fox. And it's like, Phil, get him. He's like, I got this. Relax. He was so confident. And he 3-0'd Rob Fox. He 3-0'd Rob Fox so fast. It wasn't even funny. And Rob Fox is like, dang, you improved so fast from the winners. It's like, I just had a bad run of winners. It's also a 3 of 5 that time instead of a 2 of 3. And so we didn't even play grands. We just said, we'll split the dollars and go home. So I got credited with the victory. Phil got credited with second. We both won doubles, but we split the cash. And then because I was unfamiliar with the area, as soon as we left, I drove down a one-way street and there's cars coming. Scott, you're going the wrong way. Sorry, Phil. I can't see around here. I don't know these streets. Because it was like we thought it was like Pallet Town. Like that's how we described it. We described the whole place was like Pallet Town more or less. It was really cool place. Had like farmers markets and is an old school feel, but still felt modern. I don't know how to describe it. It was nice. The keys on pre-owned turn yellow like old NES and SNES consoles. I see. That makes sense. Oh, the dogs are barking. I don't know what they're barking about. Mommy might be home. Not the fastest run we've had today, but still a good one. Miscounted there. Well, misfired there. I didn't miscount. I want to see if I can get some Wonder Swan stuff. I have a Wonder Swan. I don't have the one with this. I have the color. I don't have the one with the lit screen, the crystal. I don't even think it's called like it's not called a Wonder Swan anymore. It's like a Swan Crystal or something with the light. Slow. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna grab the Final Fantasy 1. I have, for the Wonder Swan, I have Final Fantasy 4. I have Mega Man and Bass. And I have the two... Is it Battle Network games? I think there's two Battle Network games on the Wonder Swan. Yeah, and so I have the Mega Man games and then Final Fantasy. I gotta do more research on the games. I gotta go to Japan already. Yeah, we want to go to Japan. Battle Network. Hey, not Sid. Welcome. don't get hit again, I'm okay. It's about as good as you can hope for on the without. Man, I'm just not getting good luck with him today. Mega Man Battle Network is epic poggers. It is very good. I found it a bit tedious and repetitive after a while. I beat Mega Man Battle Network 2. It's the only one I actually beat. But I don't remember it that well, to be honest. And I tried to play Battle Network 3 and I just, eh. And then went back to Battle Network 1 and I also went, eh. I'm fine on this. Can you guys hear Scotty singing? Boktai 1 and 2. Yeah, you hear him? That mic. Why does the mic pick up? He's all the way through a wall on the other, in the open area in the basement. But I can't get up to close the door, so I'm just gonna have to live with that. He quieted down. He heard me talking about him. But I do have all the Battle Network games. I have every Mega Man game ever, actually. And I pre-ordered the I Am 8-Bit / Limited Run Wily Wars for Genesis American version, so it's an authentic US version of the Wily Wars. Hey Rafi, runs are... I've had really good potential runs today. This is not the best run I've had today, but it's one that's still going, so that by that statement, it's the best run I've had today. Let's go with the green splits. I was almost minus 30 on one split. Hey Scotty, Scotty, you gotta quiet down, buddy. Everybody can hear you. Or come shut the door. Okay. Eat it there, whatever. Focus. Don't want to take more damage. Oh, this is killing me. Better get the skip now or I'm done. I'm gonna lose some time on the split, but we're still alive. I brought up a couple of Berserk games before they shot up in price. You know what I bought before it shot up in price? Xenosaga. I bought the Xenosaga games for PS2 all at once because I wanted to collect them. And I noticed Xenosaga 3 is kind of pricey. And I was like, man, I should really get a hold of that game. So I bought it for like, I don't know, like $65 or $70. And now it's like $180. Stupid Scorpion, man. I thought that he stopped a shoot and that. Man. Those cutscenes, though. Yeah, I've never played them, though, other than make sure they work. That was as much as I did. Playing a 100-hour PS2 RPG these days is pretty tough, because PS2's down here, which is not convenient. That's really bad. It might be worth to use the star on the minecart here. Oh my gosh, how did I get through there without damage? That was a really good jump. Let's see if the Cobras cooperate. No, both not going to cooperate. Normally one of them will, but it's kind of important to get these hearts here. I'm probably losing 15 seconds on the split, but it's okay. But it's totally fine if I lose that much time here, because I've got after chapter 6 we can get back 45 to 50 seconds, so it's not unreasonable. Do you run faster using up and right at the same time? No, but you don't lose time, so you can walk in 2 directions at once. And it costs time to change direction, so that's why you'll see me walk diagonal against the wall, because I lose frames for changing. I didn't lose 15. It's better than I could hope for, I think. I'm streaming. I can't do a Regice raid. Sorry, Randy. My friend texted me, he wants to do a Regice Pokemon Go raid. I'm probably gonna, unless I perfect this level too, I'll lose even more time on this whole chapter, so. I love this overworld music, even though you only get to hear it for like 15 seconds. Or about 20 seconds, however long it's a... Bum, bum, bum. That was the worst frame spawn. That's the closest I would get to getting hit. Good. That's still pretty good, though. I'll take it. No damage. I did miss one shot, so that cost me the time. But otherwise, we're good there. I was trying to get Phil to play the Blaze Black Volt White. And the sequels. Isn't that backwards? Doesn't, isn't Zekrom Electric Dragon and Reshiram is Fire Dragon? I guess that's the point. Maybe they're named opposites on purpose. I don't know why. Phil, just let Phil play through it first. I saw he's finally playing Ace Attorney 5, which is great. I really want to see what happens when he gets to Ace Attorney 6. I ordered that, the Ace Attorney Chronicles. I've never played those games. The prequel ones that are from ancient times or whatever. I think Phil likes that Nuzlocke thing, but in a challenge ROM, I think he would struggle with that. That wouldn't be it. Only did fan translations for the first one. Yeah, I remember. I remember the fan translations, but I never wanted to get a hacked 3DS to play it, and the emulators at the time weren't quite up to snuff for it. Same thing with Edgeworth 2. The investigations game with Edgeworth. That was only released in Japan. And actually, I don't know if you know this, but Ace Attorney 5 and 6 are both released physically in Japan, but they weren't released physically here. Oh my gosh. That actually ended up being kind of fast somehow. Let's go. Sounds like a Capcom thing to do, yeah. There's just nothing I can do there. There's no avoiding damage. Alright, time to bring it back. What we got in the tank here? I think this is it. Do or die. This will be the last run. Win or lose. I will do my best, Kala. We have 3 more skips to do. 1 in this stage and 2 in the last stage. And we've got to play really solid for all 4 of these stages. The action really heats up from this point forward. That wasn't great. If we can do 2 cycle though, it still should be a time save. Good enough. It wasn't the best 7 in the world, but I'll take it. I should pick up some time, but it won't be a lot. Yeah, Nick.
Well. What are we doing over here?
Trying to save some time. Good health situation.
Hi, Kala. I came down to let the dog in.
Oh, okay.
I figured I would say hi.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's going to start raining again.
Yeah. It could start raining any minute. Did it rain earlier though?
It was raining, yeah, at the store.
All right. 3 levels. Good. I like some rain. Kala said he was spared of the cicadas. I was telling him that we were not spared of the cicadas.
Oh no,
We've had enough of them. I let the dogs outside and onto the deck, so in 2 different areas outside, so that they can clear them out. That's what. And Smash and Mickey just eat them up like candy. It's great.
It's disgusting.
I have a high luck stat in real life. So this camera died the other day, honey. Like,
Why?
I don't know what happened. And I had to fiddle with it and restart the computer to get it to come back. And I noticed that today you'll see like little scattered lines on it. So I'm not sure what happened, but
Interesting.
I might have to do like a firmware update on it or something. Or maybe it got short-circuited, barbecued, I don't know.
Was Scotty streaming with you too?
He talked to me a little bit from out there, but he didn't come in.
Oh.
And then he was singing the million subscriber song for that learning channel, and everybody could hear him. I was like, Scotty. All right.
I he wasn't singing the Tetris song.
I really need this guy to cooperate today. I'm gonna get hit. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. They didn't shoot, which is fast.
Well, I'll be back in a little bit, Mom's here, so.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks. Bum, bum, bum. Step left. Good. Alright. This is it. This is the make or break dungeon. I don't need the best dungeon ever. I just need 4.5 seconds. I'll even take 0. I would even take an even Stevens on this one, and try to get the last 4.5 on 9. It's the final countdown. The final countdown. All right, here we go. I told you I was done singing for the day, but I'm a big fat liar. Best song in the game. Here we go. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was weird. What the heck? Not what I needed. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, whatever. Fine. Alright, good enough. I'll take it. Alright, this is it. Come on. That was good. Alright, let's go. One more. Alright, come on. Good level, good level, good level. Let's do it. Damageless 8-2. For maybe the first time ever as well. I just realized that. The clock's not moving yet. That's a good sign. Let's do it. I know I'm I'm stressing out already, but I've been here before. Gotta stay focused. Got 2 big skips to do. These are very hard skips. They're easier than the skips I've done already, but I need to stay focused and make sure I get everything done right. Oh my gosh. It's not free, but it's difficult. It's you have to get hit first. There's a timing to it. Got off kill through there, but it's fine. Give me good patterns in the next two bosses, please. I'll take this. Should be able to kill him before he kills me. Come on, Zoda. Give me a good pattern. Pattern. No, it's down here. All right. I'm gonna have to get really tight with the timing here on the Fur 2 cycle because I messed up that. Time. Why am I crying? I won! Finally.
Aww,
Hi, Foco. I'm sorry I beat your record. Man, that was a long time coming. We did it. World record. As June 13th, 2021.
Honey, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, honey. Thank you for the full go. No problem. Don't be sorry. Well, it's not like you can't get it back, but I wanted to do it one more time. This game is so hard to do consistently. Why are we all crying? Thanks, Eric. This one was a long time coming. But,
Yeah, it just means that much to you.
it did. It did mean a lot to me to get it. So, that run wasn't perfect. I had better runs that I lost today. I had one that was almost minus 30 after Chapter 3. And, there's still a lot of time to get. I'm not going to say this is a perfect record. Oh, look, it even updated. I'm crying too. Thanks, Cal. Honestly, a lot better than GDQ practice. I agree. Much better than GDQ practice. Because I can do that anytime, right? I wanted to get this before GDQ. It's just good that to have the all-around world record. Thank you. But, I mean, Fulka, this isn't possible without you. And about everybody supporting. It's been the streams have been tough lately, you know. Just getting, enough people in to keep you motivated and energized. And it's hard. Speedrunning with people watching is so much more fun and more passionate to me. And I wanted to get the world record on stream. Last time I got the world record, it was recording. And I didn't like that. So, 59:23 is a pretty good run. And I didn't get pawn skip, so I know there's tons of time there. I got bad duck RNG. So, love you too, Cal. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we get to watch the credits. Whenever we get a new PB, we get to watch the credits. It makes me think about the 58 barrier. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet, but I gotta take a deep breath for this one.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy too.
I'm happy I got to be here for the little tiny few seconds that I was here.
We finally got a good 8-2, which has been the run killer. We've had much better paces, but 8-2 has been the catastrophe. Finally got a good one. Finally got 8-2. And I knew I could save even more time at 9, and I did. Everything just went well. I just had to stay calm, stay patient, and I was like, I'll get it if I just stick to it. So, and I did the faster exit, so that was better. Yes, we did it. Oh, that's so relieving.
Congrats, honey.
You deserve it. You did all and on actual hardware, which for this game is a lot harder than on keyboard to do all the tricks and diagonals. Thank you. Actually, if you go back and watch this, if you look in chapter 3 on the fire, the third room with the fires, I almost died because of that. I was like,